Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hey guys, this is the final installment in the Backrooms Monster series. Unless this video gets over 100 views, now let's get into the video. The name Hound comes from the dog-like nature of these entities, crawling on all fours and mauling anyone that provokes them. Hounds are humanoids with strange biology, with arms and legs that are built for travel on all fours. They are highly aggressive, and are made aggressive when they see someone in an aggressive state, but can be intimidated by direct eye contact. Hounds become hostile the moment they see a human. However, they become intimidated when you give direct eye contact and stare them down. This won't work for long, however, but it should be enough time to get your bearings and make a run for it. However, if you hear a growling noise, it's safest to stay out of sight of a hound. A hound appears to be a human with long black hair growing on the head. They have sharp claws and extremely large mouths with sharp teeth. However, this is often unseen due to the amount of hair. As mentioned, they walk on all fours and have a lot of power when they attack a target, despite appearing sickly skinny. Hounds hatch from eggs that originate from the hive. One of the earliest known video recordings of the Backrooms depicted a wanderer running away from a hound in an area that resembled level 0. However, since we don't currently know when the hive was spawned, if it even had a beginning, we can't determine the origin of hounds at this time. Facelings are a general term for faceless people that roam the Backrooms. There are multiple types, each with varying levels of hostility. They are one of the most populous entities in the Backrooms, and likely one of the first entities you will encounter. The most common two forms are adult facelings and child facelings, although more have since been discovered. Adult facelings are friendly and do not act with hostility unless provoked. They typically have the appearance of standard adult humans, with smooth skin replacing the entire face. They can appear as male or female, and can also appear completely androgynous. Child facelings are mischievous and hostile. They often appear in groups of 2 to 3 and will torment and attempt to kill survivors they encounter. They are almost always female and brandish small sharp objects. These typically are small pieces of sharp metal or small knives. However, seeing one is not always an attempt on your life. They will sometimes just attempt to scare survivors or pull pranks on them. Entity 10, more commonly known as the skin stealers, are large humanoid entities that can wear the skin of their victims as a disguise. They eat human flesh when in a hungry state, and otherwise roam aimlessly if they do not need to eat. Their blood is translucent, and they can mimic human speech. They are most commonly found on the first 4 levels but have been reported in several levels. Skin stealers are typically docile creatures and will wander aimlessly if they do not need to feed. In this stage, they will not be hostile unless you aggravate them. In a hunger state, they will seek out humans wandering alone and will then use their strength to tear them apart with their hands. Skin stealers are tall, pale yellow humanoids with sunken white eyes. Their outer layer of flesh is covered with microscopic bumps similar to the suckers of an octopus tentacle. These stick to skin that is torn off of humans, and push and pull on it to make it fit, until the skin stealer looks identical to a human. These bumps also pump blood and nutrients into the skin, to make it feel warm and alive as well as prevent decomposition. In addition, it heals the skin, hiding any cuts that may identify a real human. After a period of around 24 hours, the skin will be digested through the surface of the skin stealer, and the skin stealer will enter a docile state. A skin stealer also has the ability to speak, but it cannot understand language. It will repeat what it hears, often in varying languages, in order to lure in prey, but it cannot actually communicate. Although, since a typical skin stealer rarely uses their voice, this is not a good way to tell them apart from real humans. The blood of a skin stealer is completely translucent, so a good way to identify a skin stealer from a normal person is by their blood. Sightings of skin stealers have been reported over 5 years before the creation of the MEG. As some of the most populous entities in the Backrooms, they are often one of the first entities new wanderers will encounter.